You're listening to The John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Ferris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris, brought to you in part by RadioTravelGroup.com. Good morning, Dan. How are you?
I'm good. Are you guys all clean and scrubbed and ready to go? Because it's Sunny Radio.
That's right. It's date night.
Yeah, we're doing a team building exercise.
We are. I was already told they're going to have me fall backwards and they're going to catch me. But
we're not doing any trust falling.
No, this is me. I'm leading the charge on this one.
I'm excited about it.
You guys are like my guests.
We don't even know where we're going or what we're doing, but we did that to Dan one time. And
We've done that to Dan every time.
But I'm saying,
not just one time.
We made him pack a bag and we took him
Get in
overnight.
the car. Don't ask any questions.
Sisseton.
Yeah, I have been, since I've met you two, I believe I've been officially an Amber Alert 7 times.
Yeah, another time we took you out of state. We crossed state lines to go to Martinsburg, Nebraska.
That's right.
Bob's Bar. Yeah, because we crossed state lines. You're like, now this is an interstate
Bar. Thing. And you told me to dress up.
He wore a tie and a vest.
I'm rocking a Halberstadt custom cut suit.
But then we went to the symphony. So
I get out in Martinsburg and I'm surrounded by feral cats.
100% true.
Okay, so looking forward to that later today.
I'm excited.
What's going on? Who's celebrating? What, are you kidding me? I always liked this actress. She made her bones. Came to national spotlight big time as Deborah, and everybody loves Raymond.
Oh, yeah.
Patricia Heaton is 63
I
today.
like her.
I do too. Yeah, she's a neat lady.
Oh, let's see.
She's in the movie Mom's Night Out.
Yes, she was.
She's done 2 fairly popular TV series since Raymond as well.
Yeah.
Gunnar Hansen.
Okay.
So born this day. Come on, John, you've got to know who
I don't know
Gunnar
who that is.
Gunnar Hansen.
Oh.
Like the Hansen brothers?
He was one of the biggest stars in, I want to say, the late 70s.
Really?
Yeah, Leatherface and a little thing called Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
We watched the remake.
Of that.
Well,
it
was the
reimagined.
There were 20 or 30 of them, like the rest of them.
This is the new one that's out, and it was
like
a, I don't know, modern day garbage.
Yeah, so Gunnar. Richard DeVos. Anybody? Heidi?
DeVos. Is it from Devo? No?
American businessman.
No clue.
Little idea years back going, hey, you know what? What if we had some stuff, but we had other people sell this stuff, but we got a piece of all the action? Little thing called Amway.
Yeah.
Richard DeVos, founder of
knew that.
Amway.
Yeah.
Still doing big biz.
Yeah, they've changed the name a few times.
Start your own business.
It's Amway again.
Yeah, skin, home health, all kinds of stuff. Cookware,
interesting.
you name
Internet
it.
changed the world for that, by the way, for that whole type of business.
Good catch, John.
Yeah.
I love how he chimes in.
I just try to help.
I do too. It's like,
And it never seems to help, by the way.
he doesn't think anything through. He's just right there.
Yeah, I just lob it out.
It was 1902. 1902. Think about this. 1902. The automotive industry.
Yeah.
Wasn't exactly huge.
No, it's pretty
But
new.
this day, 1902, AAA is founded in Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, so get in an insurance game. Nice.
They operated a little differently back then in Chicago. I believe maybe a total of 8 people had cars.
Yeah.
No phones. Yeah. And basically they'd walk to the AAA office and usually ask for a couple of guys to just come help them push.
Hey, you wanna help me out here? I have AAA coverage.
And this is a game changer. This day, 1924, the song "Happy Birthday to You" is published by a gentleman by the name of Clayton Sonny. So it's actually a Sonny radio hit. Maybe we'll take ownership of that.
It's with some sisters that actually wrote it, though, so he must have just been the publisher.
Yeah, he said, let's do this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Boy, talk about, did that become a hit? I guess so.
Oh, yes, it did.
Little bit. Well, there you go. I know, you know, we all know. We just bust ahead here.
I think we should do that. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris. It's brought to you in part by RadioTravelGroup.com.
The Vegas Travel Center is offering 3 days and 2 nights accommodations to Vegas. They'll completely waive the package price. Plus, you get tickets to your choice of activities as well as meals. Jump on this now. Obviously, a deal like this isn't going to last. When they're gone, they're gone. So don't miss out. Just call 605-210-5220 and they'll get you set up for a great getaway. Call now for this special radio offer. 605-210-5220. That's 605-210-5220.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture. We are going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. I have Susie Reeks with me. She is from the Helpline Center in Sioux Falls, and you guys are doing something really cool to honor volunteers. Now, if we've talked about this in the past, but if people want to do this and they haven't nominated somebody, they have less than a week now to do it, don't they?
Yes, just a few days left to get nominations in for our Spirit of Volunteerism Awards. Our program is here to really appreciate those volunteers in the community, and I feel this really fits in perfect with your segment as our theme this year is Volunteers Shine Bright.
Yeah.
So right in with that. But yes, deadline is March 10th. We're looking for nominations, and we're really appreciating all the volunteers that are nominated. So if you know a youth, adults, group, so if you know a couple volunteers or a big group volunteers, and then also those businesses or corporations that go out and help out in the community. We want to appreciate all those people.
And if you'd like to nominate somebody, helplinecenter.org/SVA, and that's for Spirit of Volunteerism Awards. So helplinecenter.org/SVA. How long does it take for somebody to nominate someone? If they're going, I'm thinking of somebody, is this something that's going to take them a minute? It's going to take them 5 minutes? How long is it going to take them?
I am going to say, let's say 3 minutes, I bet. If you know their information, their contact information, you know your contact information, there is just 2 other questions you need to be able to tell us why they are so deserving or what they've done or what impact they've done, a brief little statement about what they do to volunteer and why it's so beneficial, and then a photo. We want you to upload a photo of them.
Nice.
We're going to put that out on social media, on our website, and then the day of our breakfast that we're appreciating them at, it will also be available then as well.
And I'm looking at that form right now. It really is a pretty simple form, and there's a Black Hills area and a Sioux Falls area. So if you're listening in this area, you'd probably want to click that box, and then you just kind of click on what describes them, Beth, youth, adult, group, and then just some really simple information. So we're not asking you to take 20, 30 minutes. We're asking you for like 3 to 5 minutes to complete this form and click a little button to honor someone who has given so much time and effort for their community. I think it's a really neat thing, and I appreciate you guys doing this.
Yeah, it's great to be able to thank those really unsung heroes out there that aren't always in the limelight and able to get this appreciation. So we're excited to be able to thank those volunteers that really help make our community great.
And if you want to go to the actual event, that is coming up a little later. This is the nominations right now is due next week. But if I want to go to the event and actually see people being honored, that's a little bit later. When is that?
Yes, that is April 12th. So it's April is National Volunteer Month, and so we are appreciating them during that month. So April 12th, it's a breakfast at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. So doors open at 7. The event's from 7:30 to 8:30, and then you can get on with your day and hear some great stories and hopefully make your day a little better by hearing those impactful stories about volunteers giving back.
And you'll be in a room full of the best of the best of the best of Sioux Falls, the best people ever that are there helping give of their heart, of their time, of their finances to make all the cool things happen that we love.
Yeah, absolutely. There are some wonderful stories, and it's one of those things where you laugh. I'm a super emotional person. I'm a tearful person, so I'm always got a little tear every once in a while. But you're going to leave there feeling so great. So please, again, if you know somebody, nominate them. A friend, a coworker, somebody you volunteer with, a family member. anybody that is really deserving, that really goes above and beyond. We'd love to appreciate them.
And again, if you would like to do that, you have less than a week now to get them nominated. The website is helplinecenter.org/SVA. And again, that stands for Spirit of Volunteerism Awards. So helplinecenter.org/SVA. Susie, thanks for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Again, I'm going to make it easy to find. We'll throw a link on our Facebook page, facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
It's Bernie Carrick, former New York City Police Commissioner. If you own a gun, you need to check out StopBoxUSA.com, the safest solution to keep a firearm in your home and get instant, reliable access to that gun. It's an awesome weapon retention product, especially if you have little kids at home or frequent visitors. Get access to your gun in under a second. StopBox is the safest solution to keep a firearm in your home.
Use discount code RADIO to save 10% at StopBoxUSA.com.
You need to check out StopBoxUSA.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting. Yeah.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. And Dan, what do you find interesting on this Friday?
Unfortunately, time and time again, we kind of have to explore the deep, dark, seedy underbelly of the Sioux Falls world of crime.
Yeah.
World of crime. It's getting ugly out there. What was this, Tuesday night? Drive-by shootings going on.
What?
I just don't get that.
Yeah, 3 houses got shot up at the 5900 block of West Greenway Street.
Oh, wow.
According to police spokesman, close personal friend of mine, went to high school together, Sam Clemens, said at least 4 shots fired at 3 different houses. 2 of those bullets actually entered houses. One almost hit a 4-year-old girl.
Oh,
My gosh.
I know.
thankfully it didn't.
One of the houses, the bullet just lodged. The exterior witnesses told police that a white car was seen trolling around the neighborhood. Clemens said investigators reviewing surveillance footage from neighborhood houses, clues to identify the suspects, said at this time the shooting appears to be random and no known motive. Okay, so in accordance to that, then I stumble over this article as Sioux Falls continues to grow, so do its neighborhoods, and some company compiled all kinds of crime information and has designated the 5 most dangerous neighborhoods in Sioux Falls.
Oh.
Do we live in one of them?
You guys? No, are you kidding? You guys have a butler. You have remote starts on your vehicles.
Well, you
have a koi pond in your backyard.
It's not a koi pond.
No, I think you're okay, John.
Let me explain. Dan is our butler, so
Maybe an occasional porch pirate for the thousands of dollars of stuff that shows up at your door daily.
the koi pond, I dug myself, and there's no koi. Dan
Wow.
did give me some not goldfish. What were they? Minnows.
Minnows.
Had
Not
minnows
just
in my
any
pond.
minnows; those were chubs.
Yeah, they were
And
good
our
minnows.
Pump ate them.
They lasted for about 8 minutes, and the pump ground them all
We
up.
were all a little surprised. Where
Into minnow paste.
did minnows
Did
go?
not see that coming.
Why is the pump all clogged up? All right, which neighborhoods are they?
Well,
Dan?
here apparently where a lot of these shenanigans are going on, according to neighborhoodscout.com, who say they offered a detailed, interactive look at the city's map, determines where the safest areas are, and the least safe crime index, violent crime rate, property crime rate, crimes per mile, all factors in determining the safest and most dangerous places in the city. According to these folks, here we go. Are you ready?
Ready.
And this kind of breaks my heart because my children went here way back in the day and it was a great experience. The Whittier neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad.
Yep. My kids.
It's number 5?
My kids were Wolverines. They are not listed in order, John.
Oh, okay. There's no order. Okay.
You've got the North End West.
All right.
The North End West, not just the whole North End, just North and West.
Okay.
All right.
Then West Sioux.
Okay.
Emerson West 12th Street. Axtell Park.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And All Saints,
All right.
which is really kind of a
Downtown.
beautiful part of the city.
Yeah.
Think about it, but apparently there are shenanigans going on.
So, do we know what is causing this? Is there are they catching people?
I do, but I'm not allowed to say. I know exactly what's going on. And so does everybody else. You just can't say it.
We're not allowed to talk
I didn't know if
about
any of these
it.
people were being caught, and we could like.
I would
pinpoint it
I would
to-
like to just say,
Yeah.
I would like to say,
What's going on over there?
I happen to have a white car.
Hey.
The other day, My husband left in my white car. and
That's
brought it
right.
back
John
with
snagged
two
the white
chips
car.
in the windshield.
Those
So I
rock
wonder
chips-
what he was up to
Those
with
rock
my
chips
white
were
car.
there when I took off in your white
Little
car.
drive-by shooting, working
No.
out some of those aggressions. You have been a little edgy lately.
But again, it always surprises me. I mean, crime.
not me.
It's all very subjective. It depends on where you grew up. Who are you? What are you? I mean, I came from, I'm a North Minneapolis kid.
Yeah.
Originally, I grew up in the inner city.
Yep.
And it was a whole different world than what Sioux Falls, South Dakota is.
Yeah.
And still to the day, you guys were a little surprised, and I'm going into details, but I got up one morning, stepped out front, and went, somebody shot one of my porch windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely true.
It is.
Yeah.
And I never even called the cops because unless there's bodies piling up in my driveway, I literally don't care.
Even then, he's like, "Hey, you got a shovel I can borrow?" I'm like, "What's going on?" I got a body to deal with again.
Well, it all depends. I mean, just be aware the city is growing. We're over 200,000 people, and folks are coming from everywhere. And I mean, just situational awareness is a big deal. Where you driving, where
yeah.
you're parking, how you set up, whatever. Love Dave Hughes and the crew over at Blue Collar Tactical. Gun up, man.
Yep.
Learn how to use those things.
Absolutely.
It can be a saver because that's just the facts with Sioux Falls anymore.
Yep.
It is.
And I don't see it dialing back anytime soon,
Me
if
neither.
ever. So,
Yeah.
I watched it happen in the Twin Cities, and we've all watched the news past couple of years out of my hometown.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, welcome to America, boys and girls.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I thought I'd file that hard-hitting report and maybe get an award or at least a
You
mention.
probably will.
You should get
We'll
an
submit
award.
that.
Yeah.
Might have to bleep out that part where you know what's going on, but you won't say it. But the rest of it, it's probably
You
just
didn't
fine.
say.
I didn't.
It's all right.
Well, Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for letting me bloviate.
If
I
you
feel better now.
see us out and about later today, we don't know where we're going. Dan has something in store for us. So if you see us out and I look like I'm really, needing help, come and save me.
Yeah,
Just
feel free to join us. It's a team-building exercise.
I'm a little concerned. I guess we'll chat about it on Monday. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour with Dan Ferris.
At bettercreditcards.com, our mission is to help you get a better credit card. Why pay more interest than you need to? We have cards with amazing points and perks. If you're not a point person and just want the lowest interest rate, you can find those too at bettercreditcards.com. You can also find credit cards designed to help you build your credit. BetterCreditCards.com wants to help you get a better credit card. Give yourself a little credit at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, May 4th, 2022. Equity markets wavered Thursday following several days of upward action. The S&P 500, however, remains below its 30-day EMA and in a downward trend driven by an increasingly cloudy near-term outlook for earnings growth. While there is an increasing chatter about improvements in the economy in the back half of the year, there is an equal amount of cautioning that the current quarter and the second quarter of 2022 could be disappointing. Not only are inflationary pressures cutting into earnings, but supply chain headwinds persist and are impeding top-line growth as well. Also on tap is the February non-farm payroll report. The report is expected to show upward of 400,000 new jobs added and could easily top that number with revisions. The biggest risk for the market, however, is in the wage data. Wage growth is expected to accelerate to 6% or higher and points to rising costs for business. You can get the inside track in your inbox at marketbeatminute.com.